Imagine waking up in a world bathed in sunlight, where technology serves humanity, and every citizen enjoys a life of purpose and fulfillment. Now, picture a world shrouded in shadows, where an oppressive regime controls every aspect of life, and citizens are mere cogs in a ruthless machine. These two contrasting visions, Utopia and Dystopia, represent opposite ends of the spectrum of imagined worlds. While utopian ideals can inspire progress and innovation, dystopian warnings can alert us to the potential consequences of our choices and actions. But what if the future is not a binary choice between these two extremes? What if the most realistic and perhaps most hopeful vision lies somewhere in between? This video delves into the realms of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia, exploring their historical roots, defining characteristics, and practical implications. By understanding these imagined worlds, we can gain valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities facing us today. Before embarking on our exploration of imagined worlds, it is crucial to establish a shared understanding of the terms we will be using. Dystopia, utopia, and ustopia, while interconnected, represent distinct concepts with unique characteristics. Dystopia, often depicted as the antithesis of utopia, portrays a futuristic society where things have gone terribly wrong. It is a world plagued by oppression, inequality, and suffering, often characterized by totalitarian regimes, environmental degradation, and the suppression of individual freedom. Classic examples of dystopian literature include George Orwell's 1984 and Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. Utopia presents a vision of an ideal society characterized by peace, harmony, and prosperity. Plato's Republic and Thomas More's Utopia are seminal works that have shaped our understanding of utopian ideals. Ustopia, a term coined by Margaret Atwood, recognizes the limitations of both dystopian and utopian thinking. The human fascination with imagined worlds is not a recent phenomenon. Throughout history, writers, philosophers, and artists have grappled with the question of what constitutes an ideal society, and what dangers lie in the pursuit of perfection. From Plato's philosophical treatise on the ideal republic, to Thomas More's satirical exploration of a fictional island society, utopian thought has long served as a catalyst for social commentary and critique. The Industrial Revolution, with its rapid technological advancements and profound social upheavals, sparked a new wave of dystopian literature. Authors like H.G. Wells and Fritz Lang used their works to explore the potential consequences of unchecked industrialization and the dehumanizing effects of technology. The 20th century witnessed a surge in dystopian fiction, fueled by the horrors of two world wars and the rise of totalitarian regimes. George Orwell's 1984 and Aldous Huxley's Brave New World remain eerily relevant in the 21st century. Today, as we grapple with the challenges of climate change, artificial intelligence, and social inequality, the concepts of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia are more relevant than ever. By understanding the historical context of these imagined worlds, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the enduring power of these narratives. To truly understand the power and relevance of dystopian, utopian, and ustopian narratives, it is essential to dissect their core elements. Dystopian worlds are often characterized by oppressive control, social stratification, technological domination, and environmental degradation. Utopian societies, in contrast, are depicted as idyllic and harmonious, characterized by social harmony, abundance and equality, technological advancement, and cultural flourishing. Utopian narratives challenge these binary classifications, recognizing that elements of both dystopia and utopia can coexist within the same society. They highlight the unintended consequences of even the most well-intentioned social engineering. By examining these elements, we can better understand the complexities of human nature and the challenges of creating a balanced society. These narratives serve as powerful tools for exploring the impact of technology and the delicate balance between individual freedom and collective good. They remind us that no society can ever be perfectly good or bad. discover it. Now let's get back to our topic. Section 6. Artificial Intelligence, Utopia or Dystopia in the making. No technological advancement in recent history has captured the collective imagination quite like artificial intelligence or AI. The rapid development of AI has sparked both excitement and apprehension, with some envisioning a future of unprecedented progress and others fearing a dystopian world ruled by machines. Proponents of AI point to its potential to revolutionize healthcare, automate tedious tasks, and solve complex problems. However, critics of AI raise valid concerns about job displacement, algorithmic bias, and the potential for AI to be used for malicious purposes. The reality, as with most technological advancements, is likely to be far more nuanced. The key lies in ensuring that its development and deployment are guided by ethical principles and a commitment to the common good. Section 7. From Imagination to Reality. Applying the utopian framework. The concepts of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia are not merely abstract thought experiments. They offer valuable insights that can be applied to real-world challenges and opportunities. By viewing contemporary issues through a utopian lens, we can gain a deeper understanding of their complexities and identify potential solutions. The utopian framework can help us to critically evaluate the potential impact of emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and nanotechnology. By considering both the potential benefits and risks, we can make more informed decisions about how to develop and deploy these technologies. Utopian ideals can inspire the creation of cities that prioritize green spaces, public transportation, and affordable housing. The urgency of the climate crisis demands innovative solutions and a collective commitment to sustainability. Integrating the concepts of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia into educational curricula can empower students to become informed and engaged citizens. Section 8. Navigating the pitfalls. Avoiding utopian and dystopian traps. While the concepts of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia offer valuable tools for understanding the world and shaping the future, it is crucial to be aware of the potential pitfalls associated with these modes of thinking. One common pitfall is binary thinking, the tendency to view the world in simplistic terms of good versus evil, utopia versus dystopia. This type of thinking can blind us to the nuances and complexities of real-world issues and prevent us from finding creative solutions. Another pitfall is technological determinism, the belief that technology is an unstoppable force that shapes society rather than the other way around. Ahistorical analysis is another danger, as it fails to consider the historical context and power dynamics that have shaped the present. To create a more just and equitable future, we must acknowledge and learn from the mistakes of the past. By being mindful of these pitfalls, we can engage with the concepts of dystopia, utopia, and ustopia in a more critical and nuanced way. Section 9. Building a Better Tomorrow. Actionable steps towards a utopian future. The power to shape the future lies not in predicting it, but in actively creating it. While we may not be able to achieve a perfect utopia, we can strive to create a world that is more just, equitable, and sustainable for all. This requires a collective effort, with individuals, organizations, and communities working together to envision and build a better tomorrow. For individuals, cultivate critical media literacy. Become a discerning consumer of information, questioning narratives, and seeking out diverse perspectives. Engage in scenario thinking. Explore a range of possible futures, considering both optimistic and pessimistic scenarios. Practice empathy and perspective taking. Seek to understand the experiences of others, particularly those from different backgrounds and walks of life. For organizations, prioritize ethical considerations. Embed ethical principles into decision-making processes. Embrace inclusive design. Create products, services, and environments that are accessible and equitable for all. Foster transparency and accountability. Be open about the potential impact of your work and establish mechanisms for feedback and redress. There you have it, my friends. To do a kind of wrap-up, between dystopian fears and utopian dreams lies Ustopia, the complex, contradictory reality where we actually live. These imagined worlds aren't mere fiction, They provide tools to recognize authoritarianism and expand our sense of what's possible. Every technological breakthrough and social movement contains both liberatory potential and oppressive dangers, as we've seen with nuclear power creating both clean energy and apocalyptic weapons, or the internet enabling both knowledge access and surveillance capitalism. The Ustopian perspective reveals that perfect societies are neither possible nor desirable. Pursuit of utopia often creates dystopia, as history demonstrates. Yet this doesn't make improvement meaningless. In times of crisis, we tend toward binary thinking, total collapse or technological salvation. But the utopian lens offers a nuanced alternative, acknowledging serious challenges while maintaining creative agency. The stories we tell about possible futures shape our expectations, actions, and ultimately our reality. The future remains unwritten. Neither Silicon Valley's techno-utopian promises nor apocalyptic collapse narratives represent inevitable destinies. Our path will be shaped by countless human decisions, including our own. The power to shape the future begins with imagination. Between nightmare and dream lies the utopian reality we create together, choice by choice. The question isn't whether we'll achieve utopia or succumb to dystopia, but how we'll navigate the utopian reality that has always been our home. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing for more content like this. Hit the like button if this was helpful and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Have questions or suggestions for future videos? Drop them in the comments below. See you in the next one.